This video is sponsored by Rust Tournaments and Events. They're a community which hosts very interactive and highly competitive PvP tournaments, including Lightning Raids, Protect the King, and many others are in the works. You can team up with your friends and compete against others for cash prizes, and there's plenty of giveaways, so go check out their Discord in the description down below and see how you can enter. Today's video is just going to be a quick guide on how to roof stack. It's extremely meta right now, and it's a skill that I highly recommend you builders pick up. Due to the new techniques that people have developed, it's quite easy to do now, and it's quite applicable to many base designs. It increases the cost of rockets, and it just makes your base a whole lot more secure. To roof stack, what you want to do is place 2 square foundations and then place a ramp on the second one. Then you want to get a small box and line it up exactly as I've done here. As you can see here, I'm lining up with some of the rope that goes over the twig. I'll highlight this point, all you have to do is copy exactly what I've done. Once the box is placed, go stand up right next to it and place a triangle foundation in front of you. Once you've found the height that you're comfortable with, don't move your mouse and move only using the A and D keys. Hold down D to go to the right and then tap A as you slowly go back into the other foundation. Make sure that they're clipping similar to how I'm doing it here, and then you can check to see that they work by placing 2 walls. If there's no gap in between the walls, then that's great, and if you put floors on the 2, you should be able to place 2 floors directly on top of each other. Credit to Vice and Evilworst, as they're the ones who first showed me this trick. Then you can demolish pretty much everything and you should be left with 2 foundations, one that's slightly lower than the other. Then all you have to do is choose your base design. The inner core should be built out of the lower foundation and the honeycomb should be built out of the higher foundation. I'll show you with a standard 2x2, however you can apply this to many other base designs including 3x3s and different triangle and hexagon shaped designs. Here you can see using the low foundations I just built a standard 2x2, and then with the outer foundations I just wrap it all the way around as you would normally if you were doing honeycomb. As you can see here, I can't place certain foundations and that's perfectly okay. You're going to have a few foundation gaps, but you can still place the walls, and after we're done with the base design this won't be a problem. After tidying things up, this is what it looks like. Yes, you're going to have a few foundation gaps, but that's perfectly fine. If we upgrade our inner core, we can get onto roof stacking. Keep in mind that you can live out of the 2x2 as long as the outer foundations are upgraded, and as soon as you want to start roof stacking, all you have to do is finish off the inner honeycomb. And now, because your inner walls are slightly lower than your outer walls, you can see that we can actually place 2 frames and we're allowed to fit 2 ladder hatches here. We can also do the same with the floor. You can place and upgrade your outer floors as soon as you want, however before you place your inner floors you want to make sure that you've done your walls. As you can see here, I'm going to do all of the 2x2 walls and I'm going to do all of the wall frames inside of the 2x2. Ideally you'll place down all of your garage doors before you place your second layer of floors. As you can see here, if you do the second layer of floors and then you try and place your garage doors, it won't let you. So ideally you place your garage doors first, however if they do get blown open during a raid, all you have to do is go into the first floor and look directly up at the ceiling and you can actually place the garage doors through the floor. Replacing the garage doors works the same with replacing wall frames, but it can get a bit messy, so I highly recommend that you place all of your wall frames before you start to do the double stack method. Then you can continue to increase the size of your base and you can roof stack on every single floor. If you have a larger base, I wouldn't recommend placing your TC on ground level. Second or third floor is usually quite good because top downing bases like this is damn near impossible, and most raiders will tend to opt through going through doors or the side of the honeycomb in order to get to the ground floor, although this is completely up to you. And remember, when you have a base design like this, you want to try and force raiders into the wrong floor so that they have to go up and down inside of your base. This was just meant to be a quick and easy video as the concept's quite simple, but the applications are endless. I've got heaps of designs which utilize this, so if you want to see them let me know and maybe I'll make a full build video. But for now I would highly recommend adding these to your standard base designs just because floor stacking is super meta right now, and because they have triangle ladder hatches, you can add double triangle ladder hatches to pretty much any base design using this method. And I know that I flew through it quite quickly, but trust me, just go on a practice build server and it's actually really easy to add to any different base design. If you're having troubles with any of the points, let me know, but for the most part you can generally just slow them down and replicate what I do on a practice server. As always, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see in future videos and I will see you in the next one.